Welcome back in, everyone. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts getting ready to go.
3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Anderson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Anderson. It's caught by Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup.
It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
25 yards that time.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Anderson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Anderson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll try again.
pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw. Anderson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick here is good.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run a defense and not give them that opportunity.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one. Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing on 1st down. Olsen. Throw left side complete. That's Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving 1st quarter. On 1st down, Olsen.
And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts 13-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Shedding the tackle, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense 1st down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing to start the drive. Olsen, a short throw to Ingram, and just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey, and good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Shifts by him, and they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up past the 30. The Colts at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Anderson. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Anderson.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jaguars will take over here just shy of the 30. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down. McCaffrey on the counter. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up 1st downs.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Taken down by Cam Smith. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Jaguars.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Olsen. It fights him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 31-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And that's patience to be admired right there, because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
2 minutes to play in this 1st half. 7-3, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts' 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Olsen. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
That's good.
Looking to throw. Anderson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Throwing again. Anderson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Olsen looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibson. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Olsen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Evan Ingram. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that. Charles, defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Jags are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Set to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you, and it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Anderson to throw on second down. And this is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now Anderson off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Hardman on the return. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Trucks over him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 21. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On 1st and 10, Olsen. Quick. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Olsen.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Anderson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Here's Anderson on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Operating from the gun, Anderson. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Anderson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Gibbs.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Cooper Kupp
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. Gets around him. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
It's second and inches.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Olsen. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
To throw is Anderson. Throwing to start the drive. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Anderson. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just a pickup of 3, but that is indeed enough.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry to about the 33-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now Anderson. It's caught by Jackson. It'll be a gain of 5, and now we've got a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Olsen. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Broken tackle.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
101 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Christian Watson
with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Anderson now looking to throw on 2nd down.
He completes this one to Mingo.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Colts, first down.
Back to throw again.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
At the 31-yard line.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Colts first down.
Looking to throw. Anderson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Anderson. Touchdown, Colts! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Colts 45-yard line.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. From the gun on 3rd down, Olsen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a JAX first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Olsen got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. I suppose it wasn't out of the realm of possibility that we could have seen a comeback, but that touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
And no matter what else you think, you have to admire the initiative to finish things off their way. Don't leave anything to chance, no matter how small the odds of a comeback were. Send it home with a touchdown and get to celebrating.
17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Anderson. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Again, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down.